Hi, this is Katie Young.
This is Josh Rucker.
This is the Wealth Effect, where we talk about business, community,
personal development, and financial pathology.
Hey, it's the new year.
It is 2021. We are so done with 2020. Can I get a round of applause for that one? Yeah.
Man, you know what, Josh?
Hold on, wait. Cut the applause. Let's not even act like 2020 was all bad, right? Like, if you were one of those people that can't nobody tell you nothing, right? You know everything, or you have a hard time adjusting to change. 2020 fucking sucked for you. I get it, right? But if you don't have those qualities and you are coachable, right? And you are able to adapt and you are creative, like 2020 was just like another day of practice.
It was, and man, and 2020 really showed the difference between the people that's been doing it and the people that has been playing. Like when you can't finesse people no more, like when you run out of people to finesse.
Yep.
Or my bad, let me use when you run out of people to get over on or scam. Or whatever the superlative or whatever you want to use to go with that word. When there's no one left,
when those folks run out,
and you got to show up as your real true self, and you got to shoot those free throws, those jump shots, layups. If you've been skipping on all those drills and you just wait for the game,
yep. See, you know, we love sports. Like 2020 really, because I remember, going for the high school basketball team, we played 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Right? So I feel like that's really what 2020 was. Like, it's kind of, you can kind of hide your deficits or your shortcomings in team ball. Right? 1-on-1, it's me and you, bro.
It is.
Like, and I'm about to pick you apart. And 2020 she didn't care. She didn't care. She didn't care that you've been in business for 3 years. She didn't care that, your community loved you.
None of that, man.
She didn't.
None of that. Like you had to make adjustments. Everybody can't make the same kind of adjustments because you ain't built the same. Your foundation could have been off.
Yep.
Even in your personal finances. And so for the people that want like the nice Kevin, the one that's like common sense teacher.
Yeah.
Like if you want that Kevin, go look over there.
Common sense teacher.
Because this is gonna be a little bit tougher for you.
Yep.
Like this is where you have like the amateurs in business, and this is where you get to like the expertise where you've been doing this. So this is like master's class. So the What the Effect is gonna be turned into more of a master's class where you got to keep up.
Yeah.
If you want like the huggable,
the spoon
loving,
you,
not gonna say something to hurt your feelings, go to the Common Sense Teacher page.
Yeah. we ain't got it for you over here, right?
We don't.
Like, I mean, because that's business.
If you want to be on a practice squad, go play practice.
Go play practice, right?
Or go practice. go practice. Go practice. So go to the Common Sense Teacher YouTube channel. Go check out Landcorp Digital Solutions. Go check out the Facebook page.
Yep.
All that, because that's gonna be practice.
That's practice.
But I'm telling you, from this day forward, we ain't no more 8-8 Cowboys
at all.
From this day forward, it's gonna be like where you don't practice. Like you gotta show up to work.
You gotta show up.
So that's what we're doing today on the podcast. Tax planning is today. Tax planning and really, really understanding how to get ready for 2021 from a tax standpoint.
Yep.
If you've been in business, real estate, anything like that, this video and this podcast is for you because you have some benefits out there.
Yeah, you're definitely about to benefit.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna hurt feelings because this is the big boy league.
This is how we do it.
There was some businesses exposed in 2020 that didn't have their stuff together.
Yep.
You weren't prepared, like you didn't have your documents in order, so you couldn't qualify for the money.
Man.
The same thing finna happen during tax season.
Y'all look, the government was just handing out money.
Yeah.
I mean,
and they still doing it.
Right, still.
But you got to be a legal business entity.
Kev, it's people right now that's been in business for the last 2 years, right? Already saw what the hell COVID did in 2020, and they still don't have their damn documents together.
And it's
they
hurtful.
still don't have a registered business with whatever state they doing business in. They still don't have an EIN, still don't have a DUN, still don't have a business bank account. Like, you still bullshitting. You still playing. Listen. Oh, well, Josh, I just, it's just me. It's just my business. Bullshit. You're your own employee then. If your salary has been over the fuck, I wish I could just throw information in your head. I really wish.
You can't.
Right, but I can't, right? So if you go by the last 2 quarters of, let's say you're just trying to get the PPP for 2021. Let's go by the last 2 quarters of 2020. All right? Whatever your salary average revenue or whatever your salary, if let's say you take 100% profit. So whatever your profit is for those 2 quarters, that's your average salary. You multiply that by 12.
Multiply by 12, and then you get the month, and you multiply that by 2.5. Divide that by 12. Get to the how much you pay yourself per month.
Right, per month.
And then you multiply that number by 2.5.
2.5.
And that's how you see if you qualify for a part of the PPP.
Yeah.
I've been helping people do the PPPs, just getting their documents prepared for man. I've been helping a lot of companies. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, and when I say a lot, it's a lot based on me being me. Like, me being one person.
That's not even really something that you do.
That's not what I do, but just based on me knowing what I know and reading, understanding the law.
Sidebar, that's really something that I do. LandCorp Digital. That's what we do. Kev just really kind of just stepped in and took some clients from us. Didn't tell me nothing.
It was the tax clients, bro.
Oh, no, it's the tax clients.
No, that's
the tax clients.
they go hand in hand.
They do.
And that's why
y'all. All bullshit aside, I'm just bullshitting.
Yeah,
it's all ball around here, bro.
Josh know that when you wake up in the gym and you put on your tennis shoes and you just go shoot free layups and free throws, it's part of the process.
Look, I walked in today. Kev told me, yeah, I hit 4,000. Oh, for real?
Yeah.
All right. Bitch, I hit 5. All right.
But it was love.
It was all love, though.
It ain't like talking down on your
no.
Because
because I worked hard for my fucking 1,000, right? My 2. You're not gonna poo-poo my work at all. Not by yours, man. And that's a whole different podcast.
I can't.
Like, your success doesn't outshine my work.
No, it shouldn't.
It doesn't.
Because it's your work.
It's my work, bruh.
That's your work.
That's a whole podcast. Somebody right now is gonna get that.
Yeah, I don't compete with this. I don't compete with this dude. Like, why? We collaborate. If I hit 4K today, I told him this. I said, bruh, 2 months ago, you hit 100K.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? It was on the news. Josh didn't tell. This dude was on the news.
I was on the news.
From a post. From organic social media marketing.
Organic, people.
Okay, let's get into the podcast.
Yeah, okay.
Podcast today is tax planning.
Tax planning.
What can you do now to start getting ready for your taxes next month? Official tax date, everyone, where the IRS can start accepting returns, is February 12th.
February 12th.
That's an important date because that's also the date that they can start putting back on your credit if you did not receive the first or the second stimulus. So part of tax planning is knowing what you qualify for. So if you didn't get the first or the second stimulus, you qualify to claim it as a tax credit, a refundable tax credit on your tax return. That's number one. So February 12th comes, get with your tax person.
Yep.
Tell them, hey, look, I didn't get my stimulus. They should know this much. If they don't know this much,
call tax teachers.
Yeah, go look up the taxteachers.com and book a consultation.
Book a consult.
Because that's what it's going to take. So if they don't know this part right here, that you can file it as a tax credit on your tax return, you may want to consider switching people. You don't got to come to us. Let me say this now.
You don't.
Because
that's another thing.
If they don't know, it could be because they just don't keep up with the news.
Right.
And that's fine. But at the same time, you get a credit on your tax return if you didn't get the stimulus payment.
Yeah.
It's part of the economic package that's out. They had like a phase 1 or a economic package 1 and the economic package 2. The first was called the CARES Act. I don't know what the second one is called, but I do know the stuff that's in it because I went and read the law. So get that. That's part of tax planning is get prepared.
Isn't the second part just like a
almost like it is, but they called it something different. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I think CARES Act 2.
CARES Act.
But y'all understand? Like, we're not gonna get too technical. It's another American economic stimulus package that's out there for you. Yeah, I covered all of it.
Right.
It's out there for you.
Beautifully done.
Yeah, it's out there for you, and you got to qualify for it.
Yep.
Also, I'm gonna cover the business side, and then we can talk about the deductions later, Josh.
Yep.
In a minute.
Yep.
Also, from a business standpoint, if you got the EIDL, and I'm going to do real general right now because again, we're going to get into like master's level work where we're going to start just breaking this down more. But there's only so much we can do on a podcast, and only so much we can do on a on the Wealth Effect via Facebook right now. If you're a business owner and you got the EIDL, just know that could not or cannot or may possibly don't count towards income on your tax return. It's not counted with it. Now there's some additional things that goes along with that stipulation or that part of the law, but it's not included with it. So just be sure that whenever you are getting to the point where you're applying for that for your business, it doesn't count against you.
Right.
It doesn't count against you. So that's number two. It's part of tax planning.
So with all that said, layman's terms, applying for these grants, these loans can do nothing but help you.
Absolutely.
If you got your business together.
Yep.
Right.
That's exactly what we're saying.
That's it.
So that's the second. First part. This is the first part about tax planning. You got to plan.
You got to plan.
But in order to plan, you got to know. You got to have some knowledge.
Yep.
Today's episode is about giving you the knowledge you need to know so that you can properly plan and ask your tax preparer the questions you need to ask them. Like, you should be going to your person that's doing your taxes. It shouldn't be just where you show up or where they just say, hey, look, this is what it is.
Right.
We done now.
Right. This is what it is. This is how much you owe.
You should be planning. You should be planning because if I'm not preparing you for the next year coming up,
exactly.
I'm not a service to you.
I'm keeping you hostage. That's how I see that. Right? And that's why I try to do my fucking best to educate my clients because like I really want to get you to a point where you don't need me.
You do them a disservice.
Right. Like I almost feel like I'm handcuffing you to the business about, just only giving you just enough to get you by this year. No, I'm going to strategize with you for this year, next year, and maybe the year after that.
Yeah, because part of tax planning is planning for the future.
Yeah.
Like you and that's called, in investment terms, it's called hedging against your risk.
Yep.
You have to hedge against what you know is coming.
Like this year, just fucking moment of transparency. Like this year, LandCorp has to go S Corp. We're going to make too much money. I can't stay as a sole proprietorship, right? I can't. I mean, I could.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Small flex.
I mean, yeah.
But I mean,
been working.
What
I mean by that.
That's a good thing to have.
That's a good problem, people, because you really don't see those tax advantages until you get to that S Corp election, right?
And I guess that could be number two. Number one is like research and prepare to plan.
Yeah.
And number two would be start taking actionable steps on the plan that you created from one.
Yep.
So right now, if I was to give you some actionable steps around the planning that you should be doing, I would. It's almost too late. And I'm
it's end of January.
And I'm saying this because you should start planning for 2020 in 2019.
In 2019.
And I'm not trying to beat up on you, but I'm gonna give you some things to look for as you're planning. Another thing to look for while you're planning is to make sure that your person that's doing your taxes or yourself, make sure you wait and get all of your documents. The worst mistake that people make is they try to rush. And I'm gonna tell you this: I had a client I have clients who do this. They try to rush to get to the credit, but what they don't realize is when you rush like that, you leave off income.
Yep.
If you're one of them people who do a lot of side type hustles and jobs and stuff, just know those people can come back and file their income that they paid you.
Yep.
They're gonna cover their butt first. They're gonna pay a penalty, but they're gonna be like, hey, I paid them $2 or $3 grand.
Yep.
Get all your documents together. Get your W-2s. Get your 1099s. Get your healthcare forms. One of the biggest things that people do that is they part of the healthcare marketplace, your 1095A, and you don't even get that documentation to the person that's doing your taxes. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. You'll get a bunch